Hey guys, Rick Denham here. I'm going to do a little egg curing today with some of these fresh king salmon eggs that I got this morning. We're going to do a nice salmon egg cure with some of these great products here I got in front of me. I'm going to use the pink Pautzke fire cure. Do a little red Pautzke borax fire. Going to be using a little sandshrimp bait powder from Sporting and a few drops of the X Factor pure anise oil. So before we get started here, you're going to make sure your eggs are blood free. I've already got the blood out of these eggs, butterflied them open. They're in a nice little aluminum tin to make it easy to spread the cure, and we can get started. So what I like to do first, given you're going to get the whole cure mixing in, I like to add the bait powder first to give the eggs its little bit of scent as it's soaking up some of the moisture. So I'll sprinkle in a good amount here. And this is 100% pure sand shrimp. Very good for fall salmon. Also works wonders for steelhead. So got a good amount there. Maybe a little more. So pretty liberal amount. Then next we're going to go with the fire cure. Make sure that the lid's out of there. Just got a light little sprinkle. Don't need to go super heavy. Make sure you gotta be able to get all of it. Then we got our red borax fire. And again, just enough to lightly coat it. It's gonna come out with a really nice coloration. And with the added scents, very effective. So cure's been laid. Now this is where having a gallon Ziploc baggie will come into handy for you. So we'll next fold up the cure, and you can see all the little corners of the eggs have not been fully cured yet, covered with the cure. So I will load these up. I'll put that aside. So now you have the eggs folded up, and I like to just go back in, add a little bit more sand shrimp, a little more fire cure, and the same fire. So now you don't overdo it, but you now have enough to cover the rest of the skeins that were not covered when you first initially. So then the next process is really important here. You want to give air in your bag and allow yourself now to tumble these nice and gently, trying to cover all of the corners of the eggs, in the middle, get everything nice and cover it. Well, that's about right. Looking pretty good. Now, again, this is up to your judgment, but that all looks like it got covered pretty nicely. So now I'm going to take the pure anise oil, and you have to be very careful with this. You only need just a few drops. It is very strong since it is the pure. There is no alcohol in this, so you're not going to burn your eggs. But then this nice little dropper, I'm going to put in 4 drops. 2, 3, 4. And that is all you need to have a great additive to your cure. And again, I'm going to seal this up. Make sure it is completely sealed. Have a little air back in there. And now that I added the anise scent, I'm going to roll this around again and get all of this. So you're going to get the eggs to start to juice out shortly after this starts the process, and what I would recommend you do about every hour or so, be tumbling these eggs, making sure everything's getting nice and rotated, and we can let this sit in the fridge overnight, and then we can take a look at it in the morning and have some great looking eggs ready to fish. So we'll take a look at that and give you a shot of that. So there we go. Hey guys, so this is the finished product here. Sat overnight, really juiced out. Some lot of great eggs in here. So with this, now all you gotta do is take these out, let them dry to your liking, and get them ready to fish. So you have a quality bait with quality products, you're gonna get some quality fish, guys. So get out on the water yourself and enjoy. Fish on.